One of the biggest things with narcissistic people is supply, cheating. I cheated. Why did I cheat? Because I was stupid, dumb, ignorant, immature, all of that, I was bored, right? What had me going was that the women that were easy like me were more fun to me because they wouldn't challenge me. I could say what I want. I could do what I want. I can come and go as I please, right? Those women, I'm not knocking them, but they just like had the same issues that I had, They lacked emotional development. They weren't like trying to fall in love. They weren't trying to build a future. They were afraid to be attached just like I was. They were broken, dysfunctional, uncaring, unable to love. And that was right up my alley. I was all about that. Come and go, in and out. Didn't have to do much. Small gifts, cheap dinners, And so that's what really resonated with me, sadly. My parents got divorced in 1979. From 1979 to 1999, my dad only had 2 other women aside from my mother. So I clearly was not emulating my dad's dating patterns. I was emulating his dating patterns, but I was much more promiscuous than my dad. I had plenty more bodies than my dad. My dad had 2 women, Miss Earlene, and she used to wear this little crooked wig, smoke a little cigarettes. My dad go up to her apartment, kick it, hang out, eat, watch TV. They have sex, he go to work. The other lady he spent 16 years with, and she was a crackhead. Missing teeth, smoking cigarettes, little crooked wig, same thing. And so I started emulating my dad's dating pattern with the women that smoked, drank, like to have sex, like to fight, and start over. Drama felt good to me. Dysfunctional felt good to me. Being in unhealthy relationships felt good to me. So those women were the POLR, like I always talk about, the path of least resistance. A mature, strong woman, the one that held me accountable, the one that was really responsible. I didn't like that. It was like too much work. I was like always ready to run. Avoidance. Narcissistic people, when they meet the strong women, when narcissistic women meet the strong, good, wholesome, healthy, loving, caring men, they run like me. They go to the path of least resistance in men. Men that just going to sleep with them, argue, have sex, fight, and start over. The narcissistic women are just like me, And so I chose to cheat. It was a decision because I didn't have to cheat. I didn't want to cheat. A lot of times when I cheated, I didn't get anything out of it. It was like dry cheating. And I used to ask myself, why am I doing this? And so I found in therapy that I was searching for that nurturing, good, wholesome woman. But then when I had that nurturing, good, wholesome woman, I pushed her away. And my therapist told me, Mr. Walker, when you want women to rely and depend on you, when they do, you push them away. Because I didn't really want them. I wanted them to fall in love with me, to look at me as being their everything, all that they needed, everything that they required in a man. And it was up until I got tired of the work, putting in the work. I was that guy until I got bored with them because they required a lot. They required healthy things. They required moral things. Healthy things and moral things are the opposite of what narcissistic people want or what they have or what they had when they were children. They didn't have that healthy thing. They didn't have the morals. At least I didn't after age 11. It was shot. And so I'm reading Pastor R.C. Blake's book now, Me, My Mind. And he says some profound, strong, powerful things, right? We talk about the Jezebel spirit and, how people are attracted to it, addicted to it, caught up by the Jezebel spirit for men going into women. But he also says that Lucifer was narcissistic. And he's right. So now I see that men like myself had the Lucifer spirit. Some deep stuff. Pastor R.C. Blake's book, Me, My Mind, And so overall, cheating allowed me to remain full with the women that were, I don't want to say less than me, but easier for me. The women that weren't putting me to work, the women that weren't challenging me, the women that weren't going to second guess me and ask me questions, or the women that weren't going to call me out, even when I was cheating on 2 or 3 different women. So I had that Lucifer spirit. I did, So that's what I want to tell y'all, today, talk about why I cheated and what it cost me. Also, one more thing. Cheating cost me a bunch of child support. When my son was coming off my child support, this is my printout for my 3 children. My child support started in 1996, and then it ended in 2018 when my youngest son came off of it. I went into the child support agency, and the lady said, "Would you like to see how much you paid, Mr. Walker?" And I said, "Yeah." She gave it to me. 3 kids from 1996 to 2018, $323,000 worth of child support. I had undisciplined penis. It did. Didn't value my sperm, and it cost me. It cost me dearly. So keep that in mind. Cheating is a choice. One thing I choose not to do when I start dating, when I get married, no more cheating. I don't want to smoke. I don't want no more drama. I don't want to make anybody else unhappy. All right, y'all have a great day.